Well, it's time for me to leave the comfort of my limousine to reveal this amazing opulent home situated here in prestigious Dalkeith, about 9 kilometres from the Perth CBD. The suburb is surrounded on 3 sides by the Swan River and is home to some of Australia's finest mansions. Wow, this is something that I call luxurious and opulent.
A lot of the market is, I suppose you'll see, is predominantly contemporary product. And Oswald's idea has been for some 5 or 6 years now is to start moving into some really beautiful traditional styles.
There is something about the character of yesteryear that you just don't get in a modern house.
No, absolutely. I think there's a certain warmth and there's a real elegance to it, and often understated, and yet obviously still opulent and glamorous,
Yep.
And unquestionably luxurious. But
Yep.
But I think it's just got a slight understated feel to it,
Yep.
and it really feels like a home, and people can live in a home like this, and despite the fact that it is grand, they still feel warm and cosy.
Getting a house to look like this is not an easy feat in this day and age.
Oh, absolutely not. I think one of the real challenges for us has been to find and secure the kind of artisans that can do this sort of work.
I mean, that front door is a stunning front door.
Absolutely. I couldn't help myself, I have to admit. We tossed and turned about the colour of the front door, and obviously with the home being a Regency style home, and I suppose, to give you a bit of background into the Regency style. So Regency was sort of pre-colonial days. It really originated from the UK.
Yep.
It was an evolution on Georgian architecture. And I just couldn't help with that sort of heritage, and obviously I do have an English background. I just love number 10 and the black doors at number 10 Downing Street. We were really excited about those.
Dave, I think I can get used to this luxury lifestyle.
Yes, I think you probably could. I think I can as well. Whilst people are now living in a more traditional style in our homes, what they're embracing the beauty of that time and era, and it can really relax them.
Yeah.
And, to a time where endless modernity has just sort of taken over our lives. I think this is a real retreat from that.
It really is.
Yet at the same time, we still have to acknowledge that people live in a modern world,
Yeah.
so they still need the modern conveniences.
To fit the lifestyle of the kind of owners a house like this attracts, the home has a self-contained apartment for live-in nannies or teenage children. This home has just too many rooms to mention. There's a real sense of grandeur as you enter the grand foyer. This is a place to have someone take your jacket as you choose which room you're going to enter, the library to the left and all the living spaces to the rear. This kitchen is complete with a real butler's pantry, and upstairs is the master bedroom suite, the kind of space you'd expect to see in a royal palace. This is beyond what you'd see in a hotel. This is beyond that.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, obviously there are hotels, and the Connaught in London, who would perhaps offer this kind of opulence and luxury. This particular master suite is around saying to people, this is the owner's domain.
Yeah.
And they've really, they deserve it, this kind of a space.
We are 2 gentlemen that are a little thirsty.
Absolutely.
Where do you think we should retire to?
I think we should retire to the drawing room. I think a nice glass of red down there would be fantastic.
Let's do it then. Dave, it's great to travel back in time and see a product like this that's bespoke.
Gary, one of the things that's really exciting about this sort of product is that you're working with a custom build. So we work very closely with our clients to try and get what they need, because this is all about getting them what they want.
What is it going to cost to build this house on my land?
This house, as you see it, with everything around it, the landscaping and the kind of finishes that you see here, somewhere between $3.5 and $4 million would get this kind of finish.
Yeah. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate it. Had a great
Gary,
time.
fantastic.
It's awesome.